Hello Internet, I am the hero of Julios once again with another One Piece chapter summary. This week's chapter is chapter 1013, Anarchy in the BM, which is very funny to say out loud. I never actually thought about that, but yes, Big Mom's initials are literally BM. Anyways, the cover art this week is Sanji pondering how to cut up a shark that looks suspiciously like Zoro, and you see Zoro sleeping in the background. But without further ado, let's get into the actual chapter itself. So, the chapter starts off where we left off. Big Mom had just punched Ulti into the ground. However, unlike page 1, Ulti actually gets back up. So, maybe my theory about page 1 being completely down and out is not relevant. He's probably going to get back up and join in on this. Given the events of the last few chapters, I'm going to say maybe it's Nami versus Ulti and page 1 versus Usopp, but that theory got shot down immediately after. So we see Nami using a upgraded version of the Tornado Tempo, which totally, blows out of the water her old climb attack, pun intended. So unfortunately, Ulti does manage to dodge this attack. She grabs Nami and prepares for another headbutt of death, and that's when Big Mom whips out a new attack. With the combined forces of Prometheus, Napoleon, and her new homie, Hera, she creates a attack called Mazer Cannon, and we just see it piercing through Ulti, and then Ulti just falls to the ground. So maybe now Ulti's dead? Maybe Ulti was just like slightly more durable than page 1, and now she's dead? Maybe? But after this amazing combo attack, the homies are celebrating together, and we actually see Nami notices out of the corner of her eye Zeus is looking over, and he's sad. Zeus is sad because all his friends got a new friend, and they don't like him anymore. And we even see, so apparently Hera was created by Prometheus's request, like I had predicted earlier. But it was more of he was asking Big Mom for a girlfriend, and he even tells Hera this. He's like, Mama made you because I asked her for a girlfriend, and Hera immediately is just like, sucks to be you then, huh? But after that, Zeus sort of tries to just like slide up back in. He's hey, Mama, I see you made a new homie. Now there's 4 of us. And Big Mom says, no, Zeus, there's only 3. Hera, eat Zeus. And then she does. Yeah, she starts chomping down on Zeus. Even Nami notices that this is, going on, and Zeus calls out to her for help, and obviously, Nami's not friends with Zeus anymore. She even tells him so that, hey, I put a 0 on us being friends anymore, so don't expect my help. And Zeus, now realizing that everyone around him is against him, he decides to try to make things right with the one person he feels like he can. So he activates his big thundercloud form. He charges forward to Big Mom, valiantly getting ready to give his life to help Nami get away, and Big Mom just grabs him, turns him into a tiny baby wisp, and tosses Zeus over to Hera. Nami, seeing this, feels the pity in her heart and tells Zeus, okay, fine, here, this is my one last thank you to you. So with that, Nami creates a series of black balls, Zeus's favorite snack, kind of like a last meal kind of deal. And unfortunately, Zeus is too far gone at this point and doesn't even get to enjoy his final snack. I don't know what this will do to Hera. This may give her some of Zeus's personality, maybe, because it's all Big Mom's soul. But each member of Big Mom's homies had their own unique personalities. Prometheus is a hothead, Napoleon's very shy, Zeus is an airhead, and Hera is conceited. We haven't seen enough of her to actually understand what her traits are yet. But with this, I believe we may have to see a different way of Nami getting a power up, if at all, because Zeus seems to be dead, which is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that he would be a permanent part of Big Mom or of Nami's arsenal. But to carry on with the crazy anarchy that is Big Mom, she reaches down and just plucks Tama away from Usopp and Nami, and places her somewhere safe. She's like, "No, no, little Tama, it's dangerous here. You can't be here." And with her, powered up Hera, and Napoleon and Prometheus, she takes her sword and she prepares to finish off Nami and Usopp. But just in time, like we all predicted, Eustace Kid shows up with his big metal hand, grabs the sword, then grabs Big Mom and flings her into the ground. And now we have, Eustace Kid facing off against Big Mom. My guess is Law's going to show up in the next couple chapters to team up with him, and we're going to have Eustace and Law versus Big Mom, and then up above, Luffy versus Kaido. In the craziness of Kid, attacking Big Mom, Tama manages to get back together with Usopp and Nami, and the three of them run away. Sadly, they do have to leave Komoichi. Hang on, I have it written down. I will remember his name by the end of Wano. Komochio. Unfortunately, they have to leave Komochio behind, and I hope Tama gets to reunite with him again. After this, though, we do cut to one last panel. We have Kaido standing there, and he's just sighing to himself, and he's like, much like how I'm sighing today. You got a big, fancy new power-up, and it went straight to your head, Straw Hat. But, to be fair, I got all excited, and I made my mistakes, too. I should have taken your head when I had the chance, because as long as they don't have proof you're dead, they're going to keep believing in you. And the last panel we see of this chapter is Luffy, out cold, falling from Onigashima. This could go a couple ways. Obviously, Luffy's not going to die because One Piece is about Luffy. We know he's going to be the Pirate King, so I'm not worried about Luffy dying or anything. It's everybody else I'm worried about. But aside from that, my theories are either Onigashima has finally flown to the point where it is above land, and Luffy's just going to fall and land somewhere in Wano. Possibility 2, the Big Mom pirate ship is still somewhere down below because Perospero's her only kid up in the Onigashima fight. Maybe they're going to catch Luffy and capture him for Big Mom because she does still want his head. She still has her own reputation to protect. So they may keep Luffy and maybe he breaks out somehow. Possibility 3, if you're willing to hear these all. Possibility 3, Katakuri and another band of Big Mom's pirates have caught up because through communication, somebody had to tell them that there's an alliance going on. So by now, Katakuri's heard about this and he has sailed all the way to Onigashima, and that's why we don't have a Katakuri cover story yet. Theory number 4, and final theory for me at least, that the Straw Hat Grand Fleet has finally caught up. I mean, all the way at the beginning, when Luffy first lost to Kaido, his Vivera card may have set off, a little bit of crispin on the edges, and while I think maybe like Bellamy wouldn't be upset or Cavendish would be like, okay, he's fine, we all know that the second Luffy's Vivera card shows any sign of danger, Bartolomeo is going to go full speed ahead. So at the very least, maybe not the whole Grand Fleet, but at least the Bardo Club may actually show up to Onigashima to fight. It's been long enough that they could sail and make it there successfully, just in time to catch the Straw Hat Captain as he lands on their deck. This does leave a good opening with Kaido all alone up there. Either Kaido starts going on a mini rampage down the stairs of Onigashima, taking out enemies as he goes, or just before he turns into his dragon form to go finish the job with Luffy, that's when Yamato finally steps in and we get that father and child fight that would serve as, a good wrap up, or at least either a good beginning or a good end, depending on what Oda wants to do with Yamato. But a good end to that story arc for a little battle going on, maybe weakening Kaido enough for Luffy to finish the fight, or, just to serve as a distraction until Luffy is healed enough to get back up there, however that goes. But this is definitely setting up for a Yamato versus Kaido fight, in my opinion. Trying to think of anything else for this chapter, but unfortunately we have no chapter next week. So we literally get left off with Luffy falling to his doom, just like Big Mom was all those chapters ago. And I will greatly look forward to it. It's going to be the end of May, so that's it's a good way to wrap up the month, is a chapter telling us what happens to Luffy. And I hope to see you all there. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. This is the Hero of Julios, Xing out.